Hey guys, it's Taz. I thought it would be really cool if today you spent the day with me. It is Sunday, I don't know the date, but I'm going out and about, gonna do a bit of riding, bit of this, bit of that, and yeah, I thought it would be fun if you joined, so come along for the adventure. So, just got to Mary Anita's gluten-free health cafe and bakery, and I'm speaking really close to the camera because there's just so much noise here. I've just ordered a almond maple latte and some brekkie, so have that and then get straight into writing. I feel like I haven't sat down and typed in a very long time. I did handwrite a lot when I was in New York, but now I have to transfer what I've written to the laptop. So that should take a couple of hours maybe, but I'm so keen for food. I'm a lot hungrier than I thought I was, and coffee because it's almost 10 o'clock, which isn't so bad, but I've been up for a while, and I will check in with you soon.
Drifting to deep space, so brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep.
So I feel like I would be lying if I said that I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. The breakfast was okay, but it was just very chewy, you had to chew a lot. But it was fully vegan and everything, but it was missing a spice or something. I don't know, it just was a bit bland. I also got a almond maple latte. Definitely a completely different experience. They actually make their own almond milk here, which I give them a ton of credit for because I don't know how to do that, but I know a lot of places don't do that, so it was really cool in that regard. I did get a bit of writing done, or I'm gonna call it transferring. So transferring words on paper to words to laptop. If you haven't heard me speak about my writing before, I use Scrivener on my laptop. I think it is an awesome program. You do have to pay for it, but 100% worth it. I would recommend it to anyone in a heartbeat if you want to write. It is amazing. So now I'm off to my second location, which you will see shortly. It's actually a really nice day here. So this morning it was quite humid and really muggy. Yesterday was the same. I hate the humidity. It is terrible, but this is summer on the Gold Coast and that's exactly what you can expect. There is a little bit of a breeze at the moment, which is probably helping the humidity quite a bit. Definitely a good day to go to the beach. Now we're at the beach. I think I saw a sign that said Burleigh Beach. So I'm assuming that's it. But it is so busy. It took 10 minutes to find a park. But the weather is perfect for the beach today. Although there's very limited shade, so I feel if you're out swimming in the ocean right now, you're probably going to get incredibly sunburned. So I totally don't recommend it. But basically, so I've got my laptop, my phone, I've got this book sleeve, and inside I have two of my notebooks. This Harry Potter one, 80 got for me for Christmas, and that has been basically everything I've written for New York is in here. I also have this notebook, which if I have any ideas at work, I write in here. I love this book sleeve. It is amazing. I also added a pen, Prithian pen by Read and Wonder, I believe that's from. So I'm basically all booked out, or however you say it. But it's really cute. I don't know why I brought this, but this is the matching material bookmark that goes with this. I love this so much. I really do. It's the best. I also brought some other props because you just never know what you're going to do in a day, and I tend to take Bookstagram. No, Bookstagram just tends to be my life basically. So I've got the small mini version of Kingdom of Ash in case I want to take a photo of that. I've got a Book Owl bookmark. I brought these flowers, which I've been using in photos quite a bit lately, and some more enamel pens. like whatever, like I dread a day where I go somewhere and I'm like, damn, this is a great place, like a great photo opportunity or something, and I miss it. Like, I hate that. So I tend to just overpack, but oh well. It's a shame really, because it's actually really quite hot, but I wear a jacket and I'm wearing jeans right now because I'm just not like confident enough to just wear shorts and everything, but it's so freaking hot. Like, by the end of the day, I'm sure my makeup will melt off. It's just that kind of day. So I'm going to go back to riding now. It's crazy because like exactly a week ago we got back from New York, and now it's just like, it was like cold, but it was a really nice cold. I don't know, I really liked it. Now it's just hot and humid, and your body's just like, or my body's just like, what the hell am I doing to, like, what am I doing? This is crazy, but it's good, you know. And I guess, you know, when I was away, I had some time to think about a couple of things, you know, where I want my life to go, what direction, like where it's heading at the moment. And for a while, I was just like, I didn't realize, but I've just been in a little bit of a rut. And it sucks because I have goals and I know what I want to achieve. It's just hard to make that happen sometimes. On my Instagram stories last night, I basically did like what do you want me to talk about in this video, and quite a few people said that they don't really want, not that they don't want bookish stuff, but like maybe like a bit more personal things or less bookish stuff, which is totally fair enough. I feel like I spend a lot of time talking about books and everything, which don't get me wrong, I love booktube and everything, but it's really cool to be able to just, I guess, hop out of that world for a little bit. And even though writing is somewhat bookish, writing is more like a career thing, because I do want to be a writer. I feel like a lot of people, or like the majority of people watching this video probably want to be a writer too, or just love books in general too. So I apologize in advance if this is not bookish enough for you, but it's a day vlog and this is how I'm spending my day. It's currently 11:50 a.m. I'm pretty full from breakfast, although it was more like a brunch. I could probably do though with another coffee and some more water. I have been drinking water, but like, it's not that the coffee was bad there, it was just unusual, very unusual, and it wasn't quite as satisfying as maybe I would have liked. I know, look at me being all fussy about coffee, but it's alright. I rarely spend time outside of my house or outside of work, but you know, Adi and I had a chat and we just need to get out more and like film more and just keep being creative, because that's what we really both enjoy, and it's ultimately like what we love. I mean, he's got his side biz of the whole creating music videos and everything, and it is like, it's working for him, and I'm like, oh, like my side biz is, I don't know, eventually I guess I'd just like to have a job where I can work anywhere. I crave the freedom of being able to work from everywhere. Different cafes, different hotels. It's not easy, and not a lot of people do it unless they work like really hard. But I really want that life for myself. I never really feel like, I've never really felt like the Gold Coast is my home, but I'm not sure I've ever felt that like really anywhere is my home, except for maybe Seattle and Vancouver. But it would be cool if I could just like for example, just go to like Vancouver for 3 months or Seattle for 3 months and be able to work from there doing whatever it is. Obviously I'd like to be an author, but that's not really quite how that lifestyle works so much. Just because it's hard when you're starting off, especially if you only get one book deal, then it's just not consistent. You never know how that's going to go. I'm sure I'll find my niche somewhere. I just hope I find it, or I hope it like comes to me sometime soon. I'm 24 now, and 2025 scares the living daylights out of me. I'm not sure why. I guess I feel like I would have accomplished a lot more now, but I haven't. Although I have done a lot, like in high school and everything. I didn't think that I would travel, I had no real desire to travel at all. And then 2015 came along, I think, and I did my first trip to America on my own, and it just like it's so tough. Like, you think you can plan for things, but you can't. That's just not how life works. And I'm like totally just going on a little bit, but it's just like, this is just what goes to my head all the time. I was also asked what camera I use to vlog. So this camera I'm using right now is a Lumix, I always forget, Panasonic Lumix GX850. I bought this a couple of years ago for about maybe $700 or $800, something between there. It has, like, the price has definitely gone down now because, you know, it's a couple of years old, but I have had no problems with this camera at all. I love it. I think it's such a small compact camera, does the job, battery life is still good, the lighting, the settings, it's all really good. I thought I was going to vlog on my phone today because the phone that I have is the latest, it's an iPhone. I can never remember the names of the iPhones, honestly, there's just so many of them. It's a really great camera. I used it a little bit in New York when just filming a bit over there, and it does an outstanding job considering. But then I'm like, no, because unlike with the Lumix, I also use a Gorilla Pod, which it stands on, and it's just easier and smoother and all the rest of it. So I went with that instead, and I cannot recommend this camera enough. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but I just feel like I used to think that, oh yeah, you can film on anything or whatever, but I just feel like when you have a really good product, or like a really good camera, or like filming equipment, it just makes like the editing process so much easier. You don't have to adjust the audio so much, you don't have to like the lighting, like it's just absolutely crazy. So I'll probably just, until it dies, I'll probably just use the Lumix Panasonic GX850, although I am looking at and getting a new camera just because, I don't know, this camera is good for vlogging, but I would love, like, for photos, not so much. The only downside with this is that this camera is that it doesn't have an import for a microphone I like to use. However, in saying that, the sound is pretty good on the Lumix. It's not like perfect. It's not as good as if you actually use a microphone, but it's pretty good. So I've been pretty lucky in that regard. It's crazy, like when I first started being on camera, I could never do it in front of people. And there are people just walking left, right and center, and I'm like, alright, let's do this, because you just kind of have to. And then, I mean, you sort of get used to it, but at the same time you don't. You just kind of like, you get nervous, but you just push through it anyway, because that's what you should do. I'm having focus problems at the moment, so I apologize in advance if it's out of focus, but I have done my best. I'm not sure why it's doing this after I gave a big talk up about how like great this camera is. The focus is like, yeah, it just doesn't really want to work. So it turns out that I just cannot write in this weather. It is like sticky, and because I am wearing jeans and everything, it's just not comfortable at all. So I'm going to go to my favorite place, which is Starbucks. Right to my heart's content, drink coffee. I am feeling a little bit flat at the moment, so I'm hoping that the coffee will just pick me up and go from there, I guess. I mean, it's been nice to get out of the house. I feel like I get so much more writing done, and so much, like, I'm just so much more productive when I'm outside of the house sometimes. It's good to make videos at home though, because, you know, well, bookish videos anyway, because I have access to my books and all my bookish merch. But when I'm just doing vlogs and everything, it's just so much more fun and easier and more productive just to go outside. I have done my outside stint, got my vitamin D, I think, I hope, and now it's time to go somewhere cooler. Yes. I'm at a place called Emerald Lakes, which is a part of the Gold Coast, but it's a very unique part. Like the buildings, like they're all residential. I think there's something. It is absolutely stunning. It's just so different. And I'm like, you know what? We're just driving to Starbucks to write and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I really want to try this area because I haven't before. So that's what I'm doing. It's I just can't even explain the area. I hope you enjoyed my drone video. Seriously, this is like one of the coolest places. If I could like live somewhere on the Gold Coast, it would be in Emerald Lakes. It's just very like, it just reminds me of Paris. It has a lot of Europe, like a Europe kind of vibes, and it's just totally not the Gold Coast. So I would definitely move there. But I got some pretty good footage, I think, and some cool photos. I can't wait to play around with those in Lightroom. I love Lightroom. Lightroom is my favorite place to edit videos and photos. No. Lightroom is my favorite place to edit photos, so cannot wait to just get in and do it. Alright, we are now off to Starbucks, my favorite place in the world. Let's go! Time to ride!
Somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night. Like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I want.
And that, my friends, is a wrap of my day. I am going to go take a nap now because I am so tired between riding and droning and just like driving and everything like that. I am exhausted. But again, thank you for spending the day with me, and I will see you in my next video. See ya!